Lightsabers are a core part of who the Jedi are. From the moment younglings can stand on their own, they begin to learn how to handle a lightsaber, and this training never really stops. You see, becoming one with the Force means that the lightsaber instructor plays a crucial role in the Jedi Order. Now, if you're thinking this sounds like an interesting path, hold on a moment. Becoming a lightsaber instructor is no simple specialization. It's not something you just decide to do without proving your combat skills first. The scars on the body of the saber instructors are a testament to their hundreds of battles. Even though the Jedi Order seeks to avoid violence whenever possible, there are times when it becomes necessary. And in those moments, who do you think is best suited to become a combat instructor? A diplomat or a warrior? The Temple has one instructor with the title of Battlemaster, ahead of the rest. Battlemasters train initiates in the use of a lightsaber from Form 1 through 6, and they share their knowledge about Form 7 with those that have earned their trust and proved to be gifted. Below the Battlemasters, there are day-to-day instructors who focus on perfecting these combat styles. All lightsaber instructors are Jedi Masters, and their appointment requires the recommendation from the Battlemaster and ratification from the High Council. The role of lightsaber instructor is often taken up by Jedi Masters towards the end of their careers when their reflexes may have slowed, but their wisdom and skill with the saber are still sharp as ever. It's a position that can also be filled by individuals with exceptional natural talent, those who have a connection with the Force and lightsaber skills that are far too great to be wasted. So to get to the important question, what exactly was the Jedi Battlemaster? Well, it was the title for the premier lightsaber combat instructor for the Jedi Order's Jedi Academy. This was not one of those who can't do, teach kind of moments. The Battlemaster was an elite lightsaber duelist, and also a good teacher. Not every Jedi was capable of being the Battlemaster. Jedi like Windu, and even Dooku, would have made exceptional Battlemasters, both Jedi being elite as well as good teachers. Dooku lost his faith in the Order, so I would definitely have to say Windu over him if Sindralic was out of the picture. On the other hand, I believe Jedi like Qui-Gon and Anakin maybe would not have made great Battlemasters, especially when you think of Anakin. He was not a master, so he wouldn't have even been eligible, but he also never actually trained a Jedi to knighthood, until later on when Ahsoka and him kind of reconnected, but at least for the time of the movies. Now, had he had trained someone to knighthood and been a master, I do think Anakin probably would have been the best Battlemaster of all time. He just wasn't eligible through the movies and through his path as a Jedi. Now, as for the Battlemasters that we do have info on, well, it's honestly not much. With over 25,000 years of history in both canon and legends, we only have a handful of named Battlemasters. For a position that was literally charged with training the Order's combat-ready knights and younglings, I find it a little weird that we don't have better records on the Battlemasters. So next on screen, I'm going to kind of give you guys the Battlemasters that we do know of so far. They're not really in any order until we get to the final three, who I do believe were the best three of the Battlemasters. Actually, I might even do a fourth one in that. A little bit on Sindralic. We really don't actually know much about him. Other than the movies and a little bit in the Clone Wars, they don't actually talk about him a lot. Lord Hoth was the leader of the Army of Light during the Ruusan Reformation, so he is a very important general for the Jedi, but they don't really ever go into how he was as a Battlemaster. Keo Sindarech has potential to be one of the best Battlemasters. I really hope that someday they go more into his story. So at number 2, I have Kyle Katarn. A lot of people will be upset about this. I understand why. Mostly it's because the one who I have as number 1. Number 1, I have the Hero of Tython. He or she, depending on how you choose to play your character, is from one of my favorite games. I absolutely love the Old Republic, and I think the storyline of the Hero of Tython is possibly the best one. Of the Jedi ones. There's way better ones if you go into other ones, but if you go from the Jedi Consular to the Jedi Guardians, it's the best one. I know I didn't really go into much depth about any of the Battlemasters, so if you would like to know more about any of them, leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great day, and may the Force be with you.